All right, welcome back. Thank you for supporting our channel. Today we're going to be talking about what's really happening in our current housing market. More specifically, we're going to be talking about Peters Township, Mount Lebanon, Upper St. Clair, and South Fayette. So if any of these areas interest you, you're going to want to stick around and watch this video. We're going to break down what the numbers mean, what opportunities buyers still have, and where the trends are heading as we move deeper into the end of 2025. I'm Tim Phillips, your local Pittsburgh realtor here with the Phillips team in Pittsburgh, PA, and I'm here to be your #1 trusted guide to everything you need to know before you pack a single box with your move to the Pittsburgh area and surrounding suburbs. If you want the inside scoop on where to live, what it costs, and all the fun things you can do that our area has to offer, you're in the right place. Do yourself a favor, hit that like button, ring the bell, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the information you would need with making a move to the Pittsburgh area. So if you're one of those people that's really into data and you really like to overanalyze the numbers, this is going to be right up your alley. So I hope you enjoy this. So we're going to start with Peters Township. Over the past 6 months, the average list price has been at $806,000, while the average sold price has been $788,000. So this tells us that sellers are still getting close to their asking price, but buyers are becoming a little more pickier when it comes to making an offer on a home. And the average days a home is currently sitting on the market is right around 40 days. And what this is telling us is that the market is still moving fast, and the right home, priced right, isn't going to be on the market very long. And this is true from all price points too. From below $300,000 to over $1 million, buyers are snatching up the right home for them quickly. But there is a flip side to this, and you'll see it's a common theme in our area throughout the entire video. Older homes that may need some cosmetic upgrades or homes that are overpriced, they are sitting on the market longer. And they offer a better opportunity for buyers to negotiate a deal that would be better suited for them. Ultimately, buyers should know this. The market rewards preparation. Inventory is still limited, and homes built after 2000 tend to command a premium. If you're financing, get your pre-approval in hand before you tour. We're still seeing multiple offer situations, especially under the $700,000 mark. You can win if you move quickly and focus on homes that need light cosmetic work. Those are your best value plays. And where is the Peters Township market trending? So Peters Township average sold price dipped just slightly below list price, hinting that we may see a micro cool down this winter, but don't mistake that for weakness. It's very common in our area, and I think even some in general, that as the winter approaches and holiday seasons come around, people tend to shift their focus towards the holidays and other things. So the market will slow down, but there's still plenty of serious buyers and sellers out there to where, again, as I mentioned earlier, if a home is priced right, it's still going to go quick. This is the market that usually leads the rebound first whenever rates improve. So when rates drop, you can see this market become much more competitive. Okay, so moving on, let's talk about Mount Lebanon. The average list price for Mount Lebanon over the past 6 months has been around $727,000, and the average sold price has been around $720,000. Again, this is showing us that buyers are becoming a little more cautious with selecting the right home, but it's still very much a competitive market for buyers, with homes going close to 99% of their asking price when selling. The average days a home is on the market here at Mount Lebanon is just around 34 days. So it's slightly lower than Peters Township, which gives the idea that it's more desirable and more competitive. And again, it's telling us that the market is strong, demand for the area is high, and homes that are priced right are going fast. Even with older inventory, homes are selling for just about full price. Buyers are paying for condition and location. So if you're a buyer, Mount Lebanon gives you the most lifestyle per square foot. Because these homes are older, you can sometimes find hidden value in homes that just need modernization. But if you're okay with tackling updates, you'll own in one of Pittsburgh's most stable markets. And so how is Mount Lebanon trending? So the data shows a stable sale to list ratio hovering near 100%. So what that says is Mount Lebanon doesn't boom and bust. It just quietly appreciates over time. So you can probably expect, as just basic real estate numbers, there's going to be a 2 to 4% price appreciation growth through 2026 as supply stays tight. And of course, the surrounding area is desirable for people looking for a lifestyle with walkability and urban conveniences. Okay, so up next is going to be home base for me, and that is Upper St. Clair. Upper St. Clair average list price over the past 6 months has been $669,000, and the average sold price is $663,000. With the average days a home is on the market, it's sitting around 35 days. So just like Peters Township and the Mount Lebanon area, Upper St. Clair homes are selling for close to asking price and fast. Again, buyers need to be prepared to move quickly in order to give them the best opportunity at getting a home they desire. This also applies to all price ranges here in Upper St. Clair. I'm still seeing multiple offer situations on homes that are priced correctly in our market and reflect the condition of the home, justifying the price. But just like Peters Township, we are seeing trends with homes being overpriced or needing cosmetic upgrades sitting a little longer on the market than usual. And we're also seeing these homes have multiple price reductions as well, in some cases. So if you have it in your budget and this fits your needs, this might be an option for you. But if the home is fully updated and turnkey, tighten those laces on your sneakers. It's going to be a race to beat out all the other buyers. In short, here's what you should know as a buyer in Upper St. Clair. Buyers here should know that the competition remains strong, especially between the $500,000 and $800,000 price range. You're competing with relocations and move-up buyers who already live in the area or nearby. You're starting to see a lot of people where you're in a family-based area neighborhood where as they outgrow their starter home, first home, or current home in general, they'll seek to just move up within the area. So that's where you'll see your competition. It's going to be between relocation and current resident. If you can stretch your search to slightly older homes or those needing a kitchen refresh, you'll gain a lot of equity really quickly in this area. So how is Upper St. Clair trending? Upper St. Clair is steady. Consistent sale to list ratios and minimal price drops tell us buyers have confidence here. Expect a continued lean market with well-presented homes selling within days and dated listings sitting longer than 60 days on the market. Okay, and our final area is South Fayette. So in South Fayette, the average list price has been $576,000 and the average sold price has been $578,000. On average, homes are selling over list price in the South Fayette area. Why? Well, Mount Lebanon, Peters, and Upper St. Clair are just as desirable, and those areas aren't selling for over asking price on average. One reason could be this: because South Fayette has a lot of newer construction communities in comparison to Peters Township, Mount Lebanon, and Upper St. Clair. I can't say that this is the sole reason, but it's a pretty clear outlier for our area. So the average days a home is on the market in South Fayette is sitting right around 33 days. Again, suggesting this is a competitive market for buyers and homes are seeing multiple offers when price matches the condition and location. Here's what buyers should know. South Fayette is where you can still find newer homes without Upper St. Clair or Mount Lebanon pricing. But be ready for multiple offer scenarios, especially for homes built after 2010. It would be in your best interest to have a preference of the top 2 builders in the area to help keep you more on a direct path for what you're looking for with a home, and hopefully this would help you avoid any distractions along the way. Okay, so what are the trends looking like for South Fayette? So with average home ages under 20 years and competitive bidding, this market could see 3 to 5% appreciation over the next 12 months. And again, that's kind of slightly above standard real estate numbers with growth appreciation, but it still suggests that it's a very strong and stable market. And if rates ease, things could explode again and become much more competitive than what it already is. Okay, so let's recap what we talked about, right? So number 1, across the board, the sale to list ratio sits between 98 and 101%. That means homes that are priced correctly and present well are getting full price or better offers. But The days of 10 offer bidding wars, they're gone. For now. We're in a skilled market, not a lucky one. Okay, number 2, buyers have a window of opportunity. As inventory trickles up and rates remain elevated or stable, motivated buyers can finally negotiate repairs or slight concessions. It's not a buyer's market by any means, but it is becoming more balanced than what we've seen in recent years. And just to give you an idea of what a balanced market looks like, you're looking for 6 months worth of inventory. So all the numbers that I went over, 30 days on market, 45 days on market, that is not considered a balanced market. That is about a month to a month and a half worth of inventory. So there is still a lot of work that needs to be done in order to reach 6 months for a market to be considered a balanced market. So newer homes are strengthening the market. Areas with newer construction, which are more so Peters Township and South Fayette, as I recently mentioned. Peters Township is starting to have more newer construction neighborhoods, while South Fayette has a lot of newer construction neighborhoods. Upper St. Clair also has some as well. Mount Lebanon is the outlier there, where they have very minimal new construction. New construction are driving average prices higher, while established areas like Mount Lebanon and Upper St. Clair, they're stable and consistent. The next 6 months will reward the people who prepare the most. Whether you're buying or selling, strategy is everything. Homes that are overpriced will chase the market down, and what that looks like is the market's sitting here, the home is overpriced here, so if the market's not rising, that means the home has to chase the market down. So you can see multiple price reductions in that scenario. Buyers who hesitate will see the best homes gone within 48 hours. I hope you found this information helpful and useful, and if you did, please hit the like button and ring that bell. Subscribe to stay up to date with all the relevant information you're going to need with your move to the South Hills area of Pittsburgh. And if I've missed anything that you were hoping I was going to talk about, please send me an email at my email address below, and I'd be happy to get that information for you or make more content that can satisfy your needs. I'm Tim Phillips with the Phillips team. I help people find not just a house here, but the lifestyle, neighborhood, and community that truly fit them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday.